going on, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? I know this is a surprise. Let's talk this early slate out. Let everybody come in here. I know y'all didn't expect me. So I'll let you guys come in here real quick. What's going on, y'all? All right. So let's talk this early slate real quick. I figured I'm just chilling here anyways. Got a good grasp on what I'm doing. We got a few hours. What's up, Juan? We got a few hours till the slate starts. Lamar, what's up? Rushy, what's up? What's going on, y'all? What's up? Matthew, what's going on, man? NBA free agency was crazy, man. To be honest, I thought Kawhi Leonard was going to the Lakers, to be real with you. Him going to the Clippers is a surprise, but I get it. Like, legacy-wise, you got to go to the Clippers. If you go to the Lakers, you're a sellout pretty much. You go to the Clippers, you're bringing a team who hasn't made it in a long time to the finals, then you're a legend. What's going on, y'all? Yeah, Kawhi and Paul George together, they pretty much just won the NBA Finals. That defense is going to be too good. Too good. All right, so let's talk this early slate. So let's start off talking about pitching. I know you guys didn't expect me, so I know a lot of people aren't in here yet, so I'm just going to start and y'all come in when you're ready and when you get here, whatever. So pretty much on the early slate when it comes to pitching. You want to go outside? All right, so when it comes to pitching, pretty much I think Max Scherzer is a must to spend up for in cash at least. In cash, I think that Max Scherzer is a definite, you can't get off of him. He's got by far the highest upside on the slate, best floor of the slate. So in cash games, don't try to get cute. Max Scherzer is the guy. I like the idea of pairing him with Max Fried against Miami. Fried is a lefty. He's going to be facing a lot of righties, but this Miami offense is not very good, and Fried is only 6'5". When it comes to GPP, some GPP guys that I have a little bit of interest in is I think Desclafani is interesting. He's been pitching extremely well. Lefties do get to him, and this Cleveland offense isn't bad. But Desclafani's been pitching pretty damn well, and nobody's going to have him. Matter of fact, a lot of people are going to be stacking Cleveland against him. So in GPP, I can see how Desclafani would be slick. Rick Porcello is a solid GPP play as well. Other than that, there's not many safe options on this slate. Shane Bieber, you can make a little bit of a reason behind getting Shane Bieber, but 10-8, I don't know. But Shane Bieber's decent. We know the type of strikeout potential Blake Snell has. It's just which Blake Snell are we going to see today? He is going against the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers. He's going against the Yankees. Sorry, I'm like paying too much attention to NBA right now. He's going against the Yankees, so they definitely have strikeouts in that lineup, but they're also very dangerous. So in GPP, you could take the move on Blake Snell, but cash, no. Cash, I'd say Scherzer and Fried are my favorite guys. Let's keep going. Let's talk about hitting. So obviously we got Washington and Boston at the top. Now you're going to have to pay a premium for Boston guys. And if you have Scherzer, it might be a little difficult to get a ton of Boston guys in the lineup. I do love Boston though. There are some Washington guys that I definitely have interest in as well. Rendon, Trey Turner, Juan Soto. I really like Matt Adams at first base. He is 4.7 though. That's a bit pricey, but I do like him versus Sparkman. Sparkman has been getting lit the fuck up. What's up, Dan Walker? What's going on, man? So yeah, I'm thinking Soto and those guys for sure. Not many people are going to be on Josh Bell because of that price in GPP. I think he dingers today. Carlos Santana is definitely interesting. for first base. Chavez, if you're going a full Boston stack, if you decide to go that route. But like I said, they're expensive. I kind of like the idea of – I really love Mookie Betts. He's damn near locked for me. He's been playing too good. I like Andrew Benintendi a lot. Gives you exposure to this Boston offense at only 4.3. So I definitely like Benintendi a lot. Benintendi at that price is definitely good. For sure. I definitely like him. Now let's talk value real quick. So obviously Boston, Washington. All the bats you can get from there. I do prefer Mookie over everybody else. I would definitely put Mookie in and then figure out the rest. Andrew Benintendi, like I said, at 4.3 gets you exposure to the Boston offense. I definitely like Benintendi. Our boy Zimmerman struggles big time versus lefties. So definitely love Benintendi. Now, obviously, with all these spend-up places, we're going to need some value. But first, let's go through every position. We already talked about first base, second base. Mike Moustakas is definitely in play. Jason Kipnis is where I'm interested a lot in. At 3.6, he's a lefty going against DeSclafani. Like I said, DeSclafani struggles versus left-handed batters. Jason Kipnis is batting fourth. I do have interest in Kipnis at 3.6 for sure. He's very interesting. Ozzie Albies has shown that he is a lefty masher so far through his career. He's batting second for this Atlanta offense. That's a good hitting environment. So Albies could be very solid as well. Honestly, I'm sticking to Mike Moustakas, Kipnis, or Albies. If you want to go Chavez, that's fine too. I'm not going to pay for Howie Kendrick. Even though I love the Washington stack, I'm not too interested in paying 4.8 for him. At third base, you're either going Rendon, Moustakas, Devers, or Donaldson. That's kind of where I'm looking. I'm mainly landing on Donaldson the most. He's shown throughout his career he's a lefty masher. This year he's been a lot better versus righty, so it's not as a dramatic split as it has been throughout normal in his career. But Donaldson crushes lefties. It is a good lefty in Smith, but it's a lefty. So I like Donaldson a lot at 4.1. Devers, Moustakas, Rendon, and you can even go Ramirez if you're going to Cleveland stack. At shortstop, I'm going Lindor. There's not a big enough, in my mind, there's not a big enough gap between Lindor and Trey Turner not to just go at 4.9 compared to Trey Turner at 5.4. Just kind of depends on what stack you're going. If you're going to Cleveland stack, obviously go Lindor. If you're wanting to stack up Washington, Trey Turner. But it's really between those two. I'm not interested in anybody else. I'm not going Mondesi against Scherzer. No, thank you. That's about it. Lindor or Trey Turner. And I like Lindor at the savings. All right, and in the outfield, I talked about it. Betts is my favorite bat on the slate. I love Juan Soto. Christian Yelich is going to be a beast, but do you really want to pay 5.8, especially if you're paying up for Scherzer? Yasiel Puig has been on an absolute tear. I won't have much of him, even though that price tag is decent. Bieber's a solid pitcher, especially versus right-handed bats. Adam Eaton is very interesting as a value in the outfield at 3.9. Gives you that some part of that Washington high total. And like I said, Andrew Benintendi, love Andrew Benintendi a lot. Jackie Bradley, if you want a Boston exposure, he's batting 6 today, lefty-righty matchup. What else? I have a good value guy in the outfield. I love Guillermo Heredia. He's righty-lefty matchup. He's only 2.7. This opens up a lot for our lineups, okay? He's only 2.7 for Tampa Bay. Righty-lefty matchup against CC Sabathia leading off. When you get a guy at this price tag leading off, it's always good to take advantage. Brosseau, his price has gone up to kind of where it should have been. The reason we've been locking him in lately is because he was only 2,000. DraftKings wasn't adjusting, so we were locking him in every time. I don't know if he's an absolute must at 3,000, but he's a solid hitter, so I don't fault you for it. Meadows, Rizzo, Lindor. Who do you like for a dinger? I'm going to go Lindor. What's good? Ken, man, what's going on, man? Brosseau is solid, yeah, like I said. Weather concerns. How do you feel about Conforto? I'm not too much on Conforto. Let me see. Let me look at some weather stuff. Let's take a look at weather real quick, and then we'll come back to talking about our stuff. So when it comes to weather, we got really the only main issue we have is in this Pittsburgh game. I mean, it looks like we have pop-ups that are going to be random. And during this time of the year, a lot of places have a ton of just pop-ups. So it's not easy to really tell what's going to happen. But as of right now, we know that there are going to be pop-ups. We don't really know exactly. If they do end up over the field, there is going to be a major issue. I'm not interested in pitching in this game anyway. If I had to guess, I would say that bats are safe. So don't worry too much. I think bats are safe in Milwaukee, Pittsburgh. To be honest with you, though, in cash games, I didn't have much Milwaukee, Pittsburgh anyway. Kansas City, Washington, it looks like they're fine. They got some little pop-ups going on, but it doesn't look like it's going to be over the ballpark during the game. So it's not a big deal. It could fire up randomly. Who knows? But I wouldn't fade anything. Cleveland, Cincinnati, it's fine. There's some slow-moving storms in Detroit. There's a solid chance for a delay. The game's definitely going to play. It's not going to be postponed. There's a solid chance of a delay in Detroit, which does put a little bit of – I know a lot of people are interested in Porcello. I can understand why. I think you just go free and try to, with Max Fried, the Storms are going to be east of the ballpark, so they're not going to be near the ballpark. It's going to be clear go in Atlanta, where normally the pop-ups are a huge issue. Other than that, that's really it, man. That's really it. We don't have any main issues. Who dongs for Miami today? Only team I need home run race on DK. Who dongs for Miami? All right, so let me take a look and see if I can take a guess on who's going to hit a home run for Miami real quick. Let me pull up that lineup, take a look for you. I don't love Miami, but I will take a look and try to guess. I don't think any of them, honestly, but I'll take a look at it, see what we got here. My computer's moving slow as shit. All right. So for Miami, I'm gonna say Garrett Cooper. I'm gonna say Garrett Cooper probably has the best chance of getting a hold of one. I'm gonna say him or Castro. I'm gonna go Cooper or Castro are gonna have the best chance of the lineup to get Cooper or Castro. Alfaro's a good option too, like Matthew said. For sure. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. I know I don't come live with you guys that much anymore, but sometimes I just get the urge to come talk to y'all. I miss you guys. I do all these videos, not being able to see you, not really able to talk to you like that. So I like going live every once in a while. Puello does have some power. I'm not going to lie. If that's how you say his name, I don't know. We need to talk about first base. Who's your daddy? All right. So we talked about it earlier, but I'm going to go briefly back over first base. I like Matt Adams in that Washington offense. Matt Adams is very interesting to me. I think he is going to hit a home run today. First base is a little bit tricky. That's kind of where, you're not 100% sure. Matt Adams is probably my favorite first baseman. After that, Eric Thames could hit a home run, lefty-righty matchup. Carlos Santana. But if I had to rank them, my first baseman, I would go Matt Adams 1, Carlos Santana 2, Freddie Freeman 3, Josh Bell 4, and Michael Chavez. I'm not really interested in Kendrick, to be real with you. I'd rather Matt Adams at first base. No problem, David. No problem, buddy. Drop that like down below. Top 5 players to hit a dinger today. Doesn't matter what position. So let's go over the early slate. What guys we think are going to home run in this early slate. Matt Adams, I already talked about. Love Matt Adams. Some other guys that I think could hit a home run. Francisco Lindor. That's another guy that I have mentioned. If price doesn't matter, I'm going to go ahead and mention everybody. If price doesn't matter, Christian Yelich. Definitely like some Yelich. Anthony Rendon, Mike Moustakas, Juan Soto. I think Juan Soto is going to get one. Suarez has been hitting extremely well. Josh Donaldson, I think he gets him one. I think Acuna gets one. And Yasiel Puig. Those are probably my favorite ones. Scherzer is a lock in cash. Yeah, Max Scherzer is a lock in cash. Bet Soto, I love both of them. Thank you, sir. No problem, Mike. I've been missing the live shows. Glad to have you back and much appreciated. Yeah, man, I miss doing the live shows. I get so busy now that it's hard to get to it. But today, I mean, I'm just chilling. My girlfriend left me to go shopping. So I'm all by myself. I was like, you know what? Let me talk to my people real quick. Value pitcher is Max Fried. Or Fried. I don't know how you say his name. You guys know me in last names, all right? It's Max for sure. Anthony, what's up, man? What's going on? You famous, Cam, busy man. It'd be like that, fam. Yeah, I'm very, very busy. I don't know about famous, but I am definitely busy. I mean, in this game, especially for providers, I mean, whoever works the hardest is the most successful, and that's just plain and simple. So I try to outwork everybody where I can. Anthony D'Angelo, what's up, man? What's up? What's up? I found myself over like the last year, I found myself kind of, the more I've gotten busier with the business and greenlightdfs.com, the less I've been paying as much attention to YouTube because I don't have as much time as I used to. These other YouTubers, that's all they do. And they have a ton of free time to be able to do videos all the time and constantly post videos, even on the weekends. It's like, I try to do it as much as I possibly can to help y'all out, man. I definitely do. And on the weekends, I try to make it like, I still do the lineups and stuff, but I like to spend time with family and stuff like that. So it's very important you keep you keep your real life going at the same time as playing DFS. I mean, you know what I'm saying? I have a life. I got family. I got friends. I can't do it constantly. What do you think of Gallagher at catcher? I like Gallagher. That's a position we actually didn't talk about. So let's talk about catcher real quick. Most of the time, you guys know me. Either I'm going to pay all the way up for Christian Vasquez on this slate, or I'm going to save some money. All right, Vasquez has been hitting amazing. But honestly, I'm thinking Sandy Leon, to be completely real with you. At 2-4, Sandy Leon in that total. I'm thinking Sandy Leon is my favorite. I'm not too much on Gallagher. I'm more on spending up for my boy Vasquez or going Sandy Leon, but both of them Boston. Hey, Cam, let's eat again today, my guy. Family come first always. Yes, sir. We are going to eat today. Yesterday was a great day, man. A great day. Even with Paul Moran sucking, it was easy money. Easy money. The goal is to sweep the rest of this way until All-Star break, because All-Star break comes. So I'm going to have a week of just relaxation. I'm not going to pay attention to nothing DFS during All-Star break. I'm going to watch Home Run Derby. I'm going to chill, relax, spend time with my girl, my family, and just clear my head. So when we come back, we can just fucking go crazy the rest of this MLB season leading into NFL. Excited for NFL season. Really excited for NBA with all this news popping off, man. I'm ready for NBA. Drop a like down below if you haven't already for your boy. You going bets? I love bets. Yes. Yes. I have Alfaro at catcher. That's fine. For GPP, I like him. I like him for sure. In cash, I'd just spend down for Leon, to be real with you. He's too cheap. I mean, most of the time, the way I like to play it is depending on if I need the money or not, that's where I will play it at catcher. So I'll fill everything else out to where I really love it and then go from there with catcher, because catcher doesn't matter as much to me. I'm fine with saving, and I'm fine with going a guy like Vasquez. So you kind of just got to build, see what you love, and then go for it. Like I said, we've got some solid value on the slate. Guillermo Heredia leading off for Tampa Bay against our boy. I'm brainwashing. The Sabathia. He's a great option, lefty-righty matchup, leading off at that price. It's always good to have guys like that in the lineup. We still have that guy at 3,000. Brazeau, he's okay. Kipnis, I love Kipnis. If you don't want to go Kipnis and you want to get off Kipnis because you feel like the ownership's going to be high for GPP, then I would spend up for Moustakas or Chavez or Albies. There's some decent second basemen here, man. For value, the best value play is Kipnis. If you don't want to go Kipnis, then to be a little different, go Moustakas, Albies. Moustakas or Albies. I think Albies gets him one today. I like Albies a lot. Go to greenlightdfs.com if you haven't already, man. Join the squad for the early slate, and you'll get the main included with it. So you get 2 for 1 pretty much. Hope everybody having a great Saturday so far. My outfield is Judge, Betts, and Yelich. Hope it works out. It sounds good to me for GPP. You got some big-time bats out there. GPP pitchers, fade Scherzer. It's one of those kind of slates where I don't know if fading Scherzer is smart even in GPP. Because in GPP, you want the highest possible outcome of everybody, right? Scherzer's the guy who can by far get you the most points on the slate. So I'd say keep Scherzer, play with SP2. You're going to pick on Heaney in the late slate? I don't know yet. I'm focusing on early slate right now. I have glanced at the main slate a little bit, but right now my focus is early slate, smacking early slate around, and then putting all my focus in the main. Your take on Winker and Senzel? I love Winker. Donaldson, love him. I love Josh Donaldson. Love him. He's definitely in play for me. Throughout his career, he's always been great versus lefties. Anthony D'Angelo, what's up, man? Oh, you were just giving me a thumbs up. You know what I'm saying? What's up for no reason. Drop that like down below. Guys, 53 watching, only 6 likes, no good. Close the live chat and smash the like button and reopen the live chat. Come on, man. Come on, man. You heard David Russell. Shit. Drop that like for your boy. I'm going to be real with y'all. I'm about to smash like 5 ice cream sandwiches when I get off this live. Like, I'm about to smash some ice cream sandwiches, guys. I'm going to keep it real with you, man. I'm an addict lately. What else we got, guys? Flow those questions in. What's up, Cam? Luke, what's up, man? Sorry I didn't tell you guys I was coming live. You know what? I'm going to post on Twitter real quick that I'm live so everybody who doesn't know can come join us for a little bit, get whatever questions they want answered, and then I will dip out. Wait, can I share it on here? I don't know how to work this shit, bro. Oh, here we go. How am I not logged in? Whatever. All right. What else we got? Should I bench Giolito in season-long fantasy against the Cubs today? No. I think Giolito's fine versus the Cubs. Favorite stacks today? For the early slate, I'm going Boston, Washington. I kind of like Atlanta, too. Like, I love Smith, don't get me wrong, but I think Atlanta is going to smash. Best pitcher that busts. Biggest pitcher that busts. If I had to guess who's going to bust, Blake Snell's got the best chance of busting. To be completely real with you, Blake Snell. And I wouldn't bench Giolito. He's fine. Against the Cubs, it's fine. It depends who else you have, to be honest, Roland. If you have other options that are solid. Favorite cheap pitchers? Fried definitely is my main guy. Rick Porcello. I talked about Desclafani for GPP. Everybody's going to be stacking. So a lot of people are going to stack stack Cleveland. So I definitely love that. My favorite 2 pitchers on the early slate are Scherzer and Fried, though. How do you feel about Desclafani and Fried? Yeah, I talked about him a second ago. I like both of the guys. I like Fried for cash, Desclafani for GPP. You got Scherzer? Oh, I mean, I don't play much of season-long fantasy baseball, so I don't know how it works. If you have to play 2, then yeah, still play Giolito. If you don't, then Scherzer over Giolito for sure. Is Chavez good against a righty? Yeah, Chavez is fine. Chavez is fine. I'd prefer Matt Adams, though. At that first base position, if you're putting him at first base, I would prefer Matt Adams for sure. Drop a like for your boy real quick if you haven't already. Oh, yeah, stop by the website too. Early slate starts in about an hour and a half. I'll be posting it on the website. I'm already pretty much locked in with what I want to do. Shit. I'm already pretty much locked in on what I want to do. That's why I'm on here going live with you guys. I felt like I had some time to spare. So all of that will be announced in about an hour and a half. What is the difference between GPP and cash? Okay, so I get a lot of people asking me this. I guess sometimes I just kind of expect people to know, which is stupid. Some people just don't understand it or haven't been playing long enough to get it, so let me explain. GPP is tournaments, okay? With GPP, somebody at my house right now. With GPP, you want variance. So you want to play guys that are going to be lower owned that end up doing well. You're going for upside. With GPP, you're going for upside. Those guys who can hit the 2 home runs. You know what I'm saying? All that shit. So you want the upside for GPP. With cash, you want the floor to be high. So with GPP, you got the upside up here. You got the floor way the fuck down here. You can't even see the floor, right? With cash, so the upside for GPP here, with cash, you want the floor to be like up here. You know what I'm saying? So keep it real safe in cash. You want the floor to be well. You want to try your hardest not to bust with anywhere and just kind of have safe plays. With GPP, you're going for the bang or bust pretty much. Yo, Cam, what's up? Saruji, what's up? By the way, if y'all haven't tried the MLB Optimizer, check it out. If you like to max enter, or if you like to enter like 150 lines to compete with the Sharks, or you like to enter 20, 50 lineups, let the MLB Optimizer at greenlightdfs.com. It'll shoot you out your lineups with a click of a button, boom, and give you some good GPP lineups. I love using it for GPPs. Don't use it for cash games. Use our lineups for cash games. You know, I specialize in cash. Use us for cash games. Use the Optimizer for GPP, and you're good to go. Top catcher for early slate. I love Sandy Leon or Vasquez. Good looking, bro. No problem, Hector. I hope I was able to help you out, man. Drop a like down below if you haven't already. I'm going to stay here for probably about 5 more minutes. Yo, brother, man, Cam, what's going on? Rhythm, what's up, man? Top 3 stacks for early slate. Boston, Washington, Cleveland. Any FanDuel plays? All right, so let's take a look at FanDuel for early slate real quick. I've spent a lot of time on FanDuel today because I really want to get it streaking with DK on the website. So I've been spending a lot of time on it today to try to make the right calls. For the early only FanDuel, when we're looking at pitcher, obviously on FanDuel, getting your pitchers is the most important thing. To be completely real with you, I think Scherzer's the way to go, and then you figure it out. If you're building your bats and you realize, okay, I need more money. If you need more money, then Freight is fine at 8.6. Blake Snell at 9.2. I mean, only fucking 600 more than Max Fried is crazy. But Fried is safer. Snell is the GPP type of move. I'd go Scherzer or Fried pretty much. Mainly Scherzer. Matt Adams is a great play over there on FanDuel at only 3,000. I love him over on DK, and he's 4.7. So that shows you how much I would love him over here on FanDuel. Matt Adams is an amazing play. Howie Kendrick, the dude is only 2.8. Love him. Derek Dietrich against Bieber. Bieber struggles versus lefties. Dietrich's only 2.5. He's some great value as well. Let's see what other cheap guys we got here. Josh Donaldson at 3.3. Puig at 3.1. Herrera, Keston. I'm going to call him Keston from Milwaukee. The dude who made his rise earlier this year was killing him. Then he got sent back down for some reason, then got brought back up. He's a great hitter. He's only 2.8. Jacob Bowers is very interesting to me at 2.6. DeSclafani struggles versus lefties. This gives you the guy batting 6th for this Cleveland team. That's great at 2.6. Love him. Camargo seems too cheap at only 2.2. He's a consistent hitter. Adam Eaton at 3.1. Jason Kipnis at 3,000. So it is easy to get Max Scherzer in today on FanDuel. I would just go with him. How much is the optimizer? It comes with everything. Sorry, I missed some questions. What's up, bro? How you doing? Justin Howard, what's up, man? Pirate sneaky stack or too contrarian? No, that's fine. That's a good sneaky stack. I wouldn't put all your money on it, but a bit late. But thanks for the time and looks, bro. No problem, brother. Cam counted down the minutes to tackle them ice cream sandwiches. Hell yeah, man. Hey. Love me some ice cream sandwiches. I'm not going to lie. How much is that? Oh, yeah, I answered that. It comes with the membership. So at Greenlight DFS, if you join any of our packages, you get it added on. What times value should you hope for batter? Times value should you hope for pitcher batter? I don't really think of it too much like that. Like, don't put too much pressure on yourself trying to predict that. Because honestly, the best hitters in baseball can get a 0. So I don't think too much about that. Just look for the guys who check all the boxes. That's all you can do. You got to out-research everybody. You got to research more than everybody else. You got to put yourself in the best position by spending the most time. Just like everything, the more time you spend, the best you're going to be at it. You know what I'm saying? So it just depends on that. So just get guys who check all the boxes. Don't worry about trying to predict what times, whatever they're going to get. Don't worry about all that. Get the guys who check all the boxes. Take a look at those stats and shit like that. Don't spend any of your effort and time trying to predict the value that you need to try to get. You like Santana over Adams. The difference is you have a price difference there. There's a price difference there. Are you talking DK or FanDuel? Over on DK, Matt Adams is cheaper than Santana, I believe. Yeah. I mean, he's fairly cheaper. All right, so I would still go Adams. Thank you guys for joining me as always, man. I'm about to go kill these fucking ice cream sandwiches. I hope y'all fucking smash today. Let's get it. Have an amazing all-star break. Maybe I'll come on here and talk to y'all tomorrow. Greenlightdfs.com. I'm out. Appreciate you stopping by. Drop a like. I'm out.